One day I decided that if I wanted to be wildly successful in this company, I needed to find all of the leaders in this company that I loved and respected, and I needed to follow them on Facebook so that I could mimic their success. And that is when I found out the truth. Gustavo is a snitch. Let me tell you something. If you have a problem with him and you feel like you want to approach him, don't do so unless everything on your page is compliant. You better not have any pictures of your back office. You better have income disclosure statements on everything before you decide that you want to approach him with some mess. Because the next thing you know, you will not be in Wake Up Now. There are benefits to being the first person to wake up now to hit the global rank. I'm talking about you, Mr. Green. Basically, you have one of the biggest audiences in this company. So he definitely likes to take advantage of that, and he will tag you if he has a problem with you and pretty much let everybody know that he has a problem with you. Greg is a bully. Let me tell you what Greg's method is when he has an issue with you. He likes to humiliate you in any way possible. He likes to insult you, pull up pictures of you, tell you how your lifestyle sucks, things of that nature. And what makes it worse is he has a very dedicated following. So if you somehow end up upsetting him or insulting him, you are going to feel it from God knows how many other people that are going to tell you about yourself. So I just don't recommend anybody touch Greg's page if they have a problem with him. I don't think there's much for me to say about this particular individual since she has already given herself a nickname that kind of implies that she's not anything to mess with. She will turn your world upside down. I don't know how to say this without using euphemisms. She is hardcore. You know, I don't think there are words to explain just how evil she can be. I think the best thing for you to do is go to her page, read maybe the first 3 posts, and see if you are crying by the time you leave her page. I think that's the best thing for you to do. Just go ahead and try it. Yeah. Why is Camber so mean? Okay, so let's take a closer look at why these individuals do the things that they do. I can tell you firsthand why Gustavo does the things that he does, and I agree with him. He does it to protect this company. People don't understand. This is a multi-level marketing company. We're already under a microscope somewhat. If we start doing things that are against compliance, we could get audited by the FTC and basically risk our company closing down. So it is in our best nature that all of our IBOs act accordingly, but unfortunately that doesn't always happen. So really, in addition to Gustavo, everybody should be reporting things to compliance. Not really ticky-tack things, but these are things that could get our company in a lot of trouble. You should be reporting those things. Greg. I don't know why Greg is such a target. I don't know why people like to mess with Greg, but people like to mess with Greg. I've seen people just kind of come on his page and say things out of nowhere. So Greg is usually just defending himself. Now let's talk about Seymour and Camber. They are both ambassadors or representatives in a sense. Kiamber, she's kind of like the voice of all of the top leaders in this company. I think a lot of top leaders, they do have compassion, they do care for their downlines, but sometimes they want to say things that might be viewed as mean or rude, and maybe they're erring on the side of being nice. Kiamber doesn't do that. So it's kind of cool when she says things bluntly and honestly, and someone else can say, yeah, that. So they didn't have to actually say it. Seymour is an ambassador for, I think he's an ambassador for like all of the IBOs in this company, because honestly his page is pretty mild and things really didn't kick up until we started getting all of this drama from other companies. So I actually really appreciate him for doing that, and I think WakeUpNow corporate appreciates it as well. In my next video, I'm going to talk about the people in my company and outside of my company that really are mean and mad and negative all of the time.